What's up, y'all? Real talk, baby. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Happy Monday, everybody. What do you say? Oh, the CD. I can't sing. I wish I could. Some days for 14 hours, and you get fed. It barely makes $1. It's what goes scrub the floors for many. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Foster. I'm hanging with you tonight, man, on a Monday, holiday Monday. I think, what is it? President's Day? February what? 15th. February 15th is the holiday, right? How are you all doing tonight? I'm a little tired. I'm off, but I'm still on. You know, I'm that dude. Like I'm on and off, right? Um, You're on and off. Yeah, I'm on and off. Like I'm leaning. How about that? Tonight this is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Foster. Tonight I have good news and bad news. Tonight we don't have Allison Williams with us. She's a hard-working woman, and she's doing what she has to do, so she wasn't able to be with us tonight. She sends her apologies, and she'll see you next month. The good thing is you have me. Yay! Voila! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, clap it out in the back. Yay! So that's a beautiful thing, and this is what it is. So but tonight, beautiful thing about when I'm by myself, you never know what's coming out my mouth. And that is the good thing. So we can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about tonight. And I'm going to ask you, tell me what it is that you want to talk about tonight. Because listen, we just had old boy beat a second impeachment. We have a bunch of things. Let me tell you something. Wednesday, we're going to be on fire. But I'm going to talk about a lot of things tonight, just in lieu of anything that'll happen. What's up, Tammy? How are you? Anna, how are you? Junior. Yeah, Malika providing the laugh track tonight. Exactly. That's right. Tammy says hi, Malika. Hi, Tam. So listen, whatever y'all put in tonight, I'm gonna talk about. I'm just gonna go right off the cuff tonight because you have me. I'm gonna give you a good solid hour of me, and we're gonna talk about everything that we can talk about. Like I said, Wednesday, I'm going in. I have Kevin Branzetti, and I think Pastor Graves will be with us. But we have about Andre Hill that got shot by the officer. We have the impeachment. Did we really think that he was going to get impeached? We just pray, why are the Republicans so soft? Yo, soft with a capital T, yo. I don't get it. Let me tell you something. That is what you call punks. You know what I'm saying? Giovanni, yo, what's up? How you doing? Jay Buttons, hey bro, what's good? How are you? Please, whatever y'all want to talk about tonight, y'all want to come in and talk to me. Tell me what you feel. You know what? I'm gonna hook it up where I can get the call in line so I can hear what y'all want to tell me. That's a great idea. That's what we're gonna do, right? Yeah. We're gonna get the call in line so we can just feel. We're gonna have to get a line. We're gonna make that happen. You know what? I don't know if you're open to this, and I will be working behind you in a few minutes. Mm-hmm. But if you're open, if someone wants to come on live and chat with you face to face, would you give them the link? Yeah, if any of y'all want to come on tonight and talk, whatever you want to talk about tonight, you can ask me. You can ask me questions, or you can just bring a topic, and I'll talk about it. And happy post Valentine's to you all, for those who care and want Valentine's love, well wishes, and whatever it is that makes you tickle your fancy. What's up, Rodney? No, wait. What's up, Black? Hello, Collins. What's up? My good girlfriend, Chandra, she asked me the other day, she was like, so, what do you and Bill have planned
for Valentine's Day.
Right.
I'm like,
Nothing.
I mean, we're loving on each other all the time. So
Yeah.
what did we do yesterday?
We cleaned the house.
Yeah, we cleaned.
Let
Did
me
you
tell you
clean?
something.
No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa, whoa.
We're a team,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I did. I cleaned the upper
clean the
half.
house.
Exactly. What's up, Collins?
And then we
What's
had
up,
the
Mike? Jay, Giovanni, Tammy, we see you all in here.
yes.
What's going on?
All
Listen.
right, I'm going to the kitchen, then I'm coming back to do some work. Bye.
Okay, she's leaving.
Yeah.
uh, so listen, what do y'all want to talk about? Because oh boy, impeachment. Andre Hill, I'm posting some stuff. Let me tell you something. Wednesday, I will be going in. First and foremost, happy Valentine's, like I said before, to everybody. Um, happy birthdays for all those that are having birthdays today and over the weekend. Lost a co-worker of mine, Jerry Bowen, good dude. So respect to his wife and his children. Rest in peace, my brother. I miss you already. Jerry and I, we had good conversations. We really did. Not that we always agreed on political views and things with him, but he was willing to listen, and that is so important in this world today. So, rest in peace to my man. He's a good dude. Um, Listen, relationships. We can talk about relationships tonight. Tonight I can go. I'm solo. I can go. I can go wherever I want to. Relationships. Is Valentine's overrated? How do y'all feel about that? Oh my God. Do you do it just to do it? I mean, spending money just to spend money just to say I love you. You didn't say I love you for 364 days. Come on, man. Step your game up. You know, Paula. She said they not soft. They just value their money instead of we the people, democracy, and constitution. So sad. Exactly. So funny for all of what you're saying with that is that it's just I don't want to hear it. When you talk about hypocrisy, you got to put and what about your boy Mitch McConnell? Soft, like soft with a capital T. Uh, the fact that you want to come out and denounce him, but you didn't vote against him, like really, dog? Come on, man, play it off. Mark said the host with the most. What's good, big brother? Sorry for your loss. Oh man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Jerry was a good dude, man. Um, and the one thing when we try to have conversations with law enforcement and people of color versus people who are not of color, white descent, is we want a dialogue. And Jerry was willing to have that. I mean, he has a wife of color, even though she's um, of a lighter descent, but she's still a Latina. And, we would discuss that. And his children are mixed, whether they look light or not, but Jerry would be open to dialogue. And that was a beautiful thing about him. And the one thing his wife said to me that was so moving is that she said he adored me. And I guess for me being the independent man that I am, me for all those that know me, if you don't know, I'm real talk. I'm a straight shooter. I say what I feel. I don't sugarcoat. I'm not. I don't speak for likes. I speak for feelings and emotions and what I think. I speak for a man of color. I try to represent people of color. I try to represent people of the world. But the bottom line is, I am a man of color first. And how you fit in that mold is a beautiful thing. Junior, he said, they ain't soft, bro. Their default for this country has always been about white. Whatever white interests are there, that's what they cater to. Remember, when Lindsey Graham was talking a shit prior to the 2016 yes election about Trump, somebody got to his ass because he's been his faithful bitch since then. You are right. Let me tell you something. Talk about soft, and like you said, he's not soft, but I'm using that word soft because it's a shame that Lindsey, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody talk tough from behind the curtains. Um, Tammy, she said, "Love is not a day. Valentine's Day is overrated." Absolutely. Mitch is, Jay, would you say Mitch is the truest definition of a politician? Absolutely. You know, let me tell you something. We got out of 2020, which would probably go down as the worst year in almost everybody's life. To go into 2021 and hope for change and to see how they did not denounce dude is pathetic. But the sad thing is people of color, or just and white people too that are not for the BS, you know, like to say like, yo, I knew it. Like if we can honestly say like, yo, I knew it. You know, it's like watching the Super Bowl. You know, you bet against you're not rooting for Brady, but you ain't betting against him. Like you ain't putting your money on against Brady, but you like I want him to lose. But when he didn't lose, you was like, okay, I get it because he's that dude. But with this guy, it's almost like a sickness. It's like a plague that's just taking over the world, and we don't understand why. You know, so it is crazy to see what we are seeing. How are you all during this pandemic? Um, yo, it is just crazy right now, right? Like they're talking about there's some more stuff on top. Now people are talking about wearing two masks. I can't breathe with one mask. Now you talking about wearing another one? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Um, it is what it is right now. So I will say cover up. You know, it's so funny. People are traveling now. My wife and I are fools. We we not going out there. Like call us scared. You can say whatever you want to say, but we're not going out there. And people are traveling and respect. I'm not knocking your travel game. You do you, because let me tell you something. When it's all said and done, we have to do what we have to do for ourselves. But you know what's so funny when I'm seeing these pictures of people in other places and cities and states or wherever you are, and I don't see any masks. And you don't. Well, I don't know if you have on one because you're not showing yourself, but I don't see any masks. And you're really comfortable. Like, what are you going to do? God forbid you get sick. So if you don't get sick, you're like, and whatever, or are you really taking precautions? I don't know. I was just with some medical people the other day, last week, and they told me that they don't think masks are going away ever. Like this will be the new. So for those out there who are not wearing masks, do you care? You don't care? Like, come on, man. Like, oh yeah, you're right, Paula. You know, Tammy, like you said, very toxic. Jay, we have to pull it. Stacey Abrams and other states unite and vote. No permanent politicians on issues that affect us. Exactly. And don't forget the controversy with Governor Cuomo. Yeah, what's up with him and De Blasio, right? Like, come on, man. Like, yo, what are we dealing with right now? You know? Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's the painting behind. That's the Diane Yvonne, Malika's mother's Soft Illusions. So check out the website if y'all want some paintings. Please support. Also, Malika does design and interaction. She's bad on the website game. So me, I'm a real talker. So that's what I do. Here and then chop it up with you, give you some insight and stuff like that. Evelyn, she says, I'm with you and wifey. It's real. I'm sitting my butt down. Lost too many people and also the health issues that arise subsequent and due to COVID, and no joke, strokes, heart attacks, blood clots uh, throughout the body. No joke. Yo, let me tell you something, Evelyn. It's really scary. And everybody, let me ask you a question out there. Don't you ask yourself why people not as scared as you? I don't want to die. And you can call me soft, you can call me a punk, you won't say it to my face, you can say it on social media or whatever. But I'm not right now. There isn't anything that I feel I have to do that I can't do at another time. I don't need to travel. I've been around. So I'll see it again. What's going to change? I'm spending money. Some people not even working. And I'm up here sitting there and posting pictures of lavish lifestyles, sipping and shit. And there's people out here that are working. So they putting the hate button, because let me tell you something. If Facebook had a hate button or any place like that, or we had emojis with a hate button, a lot of people would be like, oh wow, they really feel like that? Yes. Let me tell you something. I'm sitting here trying to protect myself, and you sitting here suck or do that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to do that. Yes, blow her up. We love our paintings. Exactly. Jay Buttons at Paula. He says, yeah, leave Como alone. The deaths not reported were at a hospital from nursing home. Exactly. Some people might, Evelyn says, some people have mild case causes and they end up with other health issues due to the blood clots. The blood clots, let me tell you something. I've lost several friends from blood clots. In February, I lost my friend Rand, dear friend Rand. For those who know me from the promotional days, knows how close Rand and I were. Uh, blood clots travel from his leg to his lungs, and I've lost some other people through blood clots. And it's a sad thing for me being playing sports, playing organized sports, football, basketball, baseball, martial arts. I always think about that because I'm at that age and that era that you take a hit or a punch, you take it because you're like, oh, you know, there wasn't like today where you wear a bunch of pads in sports and or you get hit a certain way and it's like, oh, foul, timeout, concussion call. You didn't do that. You got hit. Oh, shake it off, or you was deemed soft. So it is a sad state right now to see how people are taking things and not dealing with them. So concussions and things of that magnitude are very big. Yeah, Jay, like you said, not soft at all. Neither do I. I want to live. Exactly. Also, I have fam who ended up with neurology issues after COVID. Docs attribute it to COVID. Wow. Claude Tate. What's up, Claude? How are you, man? He said, we're double masking. I'm actually working on designing the masks that are more fashionable so that they wear them or more often. Yeah, I mean, that's a new. design, right? Like the mask. Um, I don't know how old some of you are, but if you're with me and you're rocking with me, you might be from that beautiful age of late 30s to 60s, depending. I mean, I'm in my 50s and I'm on the other side of that. I know I don't look it, right? Got to add a little humor to it. But my body reacts to it. You know what I'm saying? And you have, underlying conditions and pre-existing conditions, whatever, how you want to, you know, talk about it. Like, I'm not really trying to do that. And I'm a touchy-feely person. I miss my friends. I want to hug you and hold you and say, what's up? Tap you out, clap you out, you know? I know, Evelyn, I'm a hot mess. Exactly. Um, but listen, it's scary. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Claude said, I coached this summer and had no issues yet. One of the same coaches just passed last winter from COVID while coaching track. Listen, people pass, and if you have underlying conditions or pre-existing conditions, whatever you want to terminize or use it in certain terminology, once COVID gets involved, it's making things different. Listen, I got some issues with my body that I'm getting checked out. If they say they gotta operate, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I ain't trying to be in no hospital. Like y'all wanna come to my house? You wanna meet me somewhere in the city? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. That's something that's a little scary. Uh, I've posted some stuff about what's happening um with law enforcement, like usual. Uh, we see that still there's a big problem with law enforcement. Why? Do tell. Who who wants to talk about it? Please. You know what I'm saying? Let's please talk about it. Talk about it anytime you want to talk about it, because we absolutely know that there is a problem that's arising right now. And I'll give you a perfect example on certain things that are here. First and foremost, um, I posted about mayor, police chief, and clerks all arrested in small Iowa town, Hillbilly City. Right? Why were they arrested? Let's look and see what they say. You know, let's get right to it. Come on now, stop playing with me. The mayor, police chief, city clerk, and former city clerk of a small Midwest town were all arrested for allegedly abusing their power. Crimes including stealing money, falsifying records, strong arming civilians, officials said. In one instance, a resident in Armstrong, Iowa, Armstrong, population 840. I done had more people than that in my damn house almost. Was attacked by one of attacked by one of the defendants with a stun gun to shake down for money, authorities said. Mayor Greg Bunn, police chief Craig Myrtle, city clerk Tracy Lang, and former city clerk Connie Thackrell were charged with felony and misdemeanor offenses in a 21 count joint trial information approval by the Emmett County District Court. The Emmett County Sheriff said in a statement. Really? Timmy, I don't understand why people just can't sit still and chill out. This COVID mess is never going to go away because people think they are missing out on something. Yo, you're right. Some stuff. I don't get it. They're missing out. This COVID is never going away. Missing out on some stuff. The worst thing you can miss out on is life. Exactly. Question: how do you handle facial recognition while masked up? Not the software, just your gut. When you see that they look for someone to not, yeah, not too good. Yo, how are people, single people now? You flirting with the mask, you on some like, really? That's what we doing now? I don't know, y'all. I'm I don't know. Let me see what else I got. I got some stuff for you Wednesday. Let me tell you something. Oh, did y'all hear about? I'll talk about it Wednesday. That's George Floyd image with words. You can take my breath away. Prompted internal police investigations in L.A. Come on, man. The Valentine style image was passed around. The Los Angeles Police Department official said. The Los Angeles Police Department has opened an internal investigation after an inappropriate image of George Floyd, the man killed in police custody in Minneapolis last year, was reported to have been critical in the department. Had been circulated in the department, officials said. The image was styled in an unspecified Valentine-like format with the word "You take my breath away." According to an internal memo posted on Twitter, and what Chief Michael Moore told the Los Angeles Times Saturday. The department is aware of the inappropriate post and a complaint has been initiated. And due to personal matters, we are unable to comment further, said Officer Rosario Cervantes. Cervantes. I don't want to butcher up their name, but I did. A spokesman for the Los Angeles Police Department. Another spokesman, Stacy D. Spell, confirmed that an administrative personnel investigation has been initiated, but that she could not comment on its specific details. What are we going to say about that? Come on. Let's talk about COVID internet dating. Oh my God, people are being thirsty. Tell me about it. What's going on? Let me tell you something. Our interneting is high now. Match.com, Black People Meet. I don't know what's out there. I'm married, so I can't tell you what what sites are, and I better not be able to tell you. My wife will bust me upside my head. You know what I'm saying? You girls would like to see that too. I know some of y'all. Listen, we can talk about this relationship stuff. That's how Real Talk started. Listen, a lot of y'all need to knock it off. Some of y'all still out here waiting for your ship at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Get it together, man. Come on. Find somebody and just be happy. And I'm not trying to say just settle. I ain't gonna never tell you settle. But if you 100 years old and you still want to be wined and dined, why? Does that make you feel good? Like, is it a new day? Is it an old day? I don't have nothing to say about that. I'm I'm so glad I'm married because if I had to go out here and try to impress her with flowers and that's not I'm not telling anybody don't do that, but if I had to do that to prove my love, then I think I'm messing out on 364 other days. That's all I'm saying. What'd you say, Tammy alone? We must bust you head for the white meat. Exactly. She not. I can duck. I got it. So, Tammy, what did you do? Are you in a relationship now? You dating online? What you doing? Guys trying to holler at you? Yo, cats is being reckless. I heard guys and girls, but this like dating after, during COVID, cats is still like jumping from people to people like it's all right. Like you're not even worried about catching COVID. Like before, you was worried about catching a venereal disease. Now you're not worried about catching COVID too. Like yo, you're not even calling somebody talking about yo, listen, you know, I'm itching and scratching. You're like yo, I'm coughing and wheezing. You're like, what? You coughing and wheezing? Yeah, because of you. Check yourself out. But oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Got to make joke of it. Like I said, I don't get it. People traveling with a mask. You get on the plane, you're on the mask, and when you get to where you at, you don't have a mask on. Listen, man, just give me the deuces, man. You don't got to shake my hand. It don't make me hurt your feelings until I don't really want to touch you because I'm not trying to catch anything. I'm ducking and dodging. She said, Tammy, you said I'm not dating online ever, but guys are in my inbox being very explicit. I'm not with that. Tammy, you want to come on right now and have a little real quick real talk conversation and tell us about dating real quick? I'll send you the link. Holla at your boy. But what like so Cats is really like I mean, well, you're an attractive young lady, so I get it. So Cats is just coming at you, right? Like, yo, like it, it's so sad. Mark said, if the athletes don't stand up and say more, the long-term effects from COVID isn't a joke. They want us to double mask and come to the games, restaurants, amusement parks, and other events. Um, as if you want to remove your mask to eat or drink, COVID is going to take a break. It's so funny. I'm coming to you, Claude. Let me tell y'all something. You know what I found so funny? You stop indoor dining, but you put me outside in the cold in a tent that's closed in. It's still indoor dining, right? I mean, either you're gonna say, "Yo, everybody catch it and go for it," or you're just not gonna do it. I don't know. I think honestly, if they said do what you want to do, only a few of us would not um, go out. Let me tell you something. My wife, she is not having it, and it's okay because I'm cool because I told her, and then you want to hear a real talk thing. I told her, I said, I think if it wasn't for you, that I probably would have lost my life because I probably would have stepped out. Me being the socialite that I am, and if I was single, I might have, somebody would have tried to tell me somebody was hanging somewhere, doing this or doing that, and I might have went and having some stuff going on, you know, or not as strong immune system as somebody else. Who knows? Something could have happened. Claude, what's your thoughts on the theory of the bubble? HIV, HIW, many people are in the bubble. Sophia, yeah, what's going on? I had a horrible experience with dating in Atlanta. What's happening in Atlanta? Tell me about dating in Atlanta. You're an attractive woman. What's going on out there? It's hard out there for you. Claude, you know what I'm saying? You've been isolated, working from home. Stay safe, please. I haven't seen you in years. Yeah. It's good to see you, though. I'm so glad that we're connected and in touch. Bless you. Um, Claude, yo, that bubble, dog, I really don't have any. I don't even know what to say about it. I try to live my life, Malika and I try to live our lives to the best of our ability. Even just like trying to shop, try to do certain things that are conducive to a certain normal lifestyle. If there's anything close to what normal was, I don't know what that is anymore. You know, gym, don't want to be around things, wiping stuff off every time. Bought a Peloton. Okay, but I miss the interaction. And for all those that know me, I'm a person, and it kills me that I can't be around people. But I ain't trying to die just to be around some people. I'll wait. I love myself enough that I can fall back and be like, I see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Perfect cliche. Perfect cliche. Uh, yeah. So I drink alone, or I will do virtual. You know what's so funny? I'm gonna start doing that. We're gonna start having virtual parties, and I'm gonna start reaching out to a bunch of you and asking you if you want to reach out, and we're gonna do a Zoom, and we're gonna have cocktails. It's like meeting at the bar, but we're just gonna be home, and we're gonna be like, "Yo, what's up?" Tammy said, "I personally love myself more more than trying to just hook up. I'm against online dating, but for others who appreciate it, go for it. I'm old. Oh Lord, what you mean you old fashioned? Tammy, I'll tell you I'll send you a link to come in. I don't know. Tell me what you mean by old fashioned now. Who appreciate it? Go for it. I'm old fashioned, and I'm sure there are still men out there who believe in courting. So you want to be courted, Tammy? And Tammy, you know you my sister. I love you to death. So he courts you for how long? And you're an attractive woman. You deserve it. First, let me just say this. See, this is real talk. This is how real talk first started. You deserve anything and everything that you get and you want. Let me just say that on the record. But with that being said, this courting thing is, if it's not organic for me, then it's not organic. Then it doesn't mean anything. And I'll give you a perfect example. For any of you that know me from my past partying and hanging out days, and people always wanted to know, oh, they didn't think they thought I was a good guy, but they just never thought I was ready to settle down. And Malika and I always laughed because I always said the reason why Malika and I got together is because we were transparent. I didn't have to, and I'm being transparent for me. Anybody else out there, you do what you got to do. This is not directed at anybody, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But the thing, what was beautiful about us is that I didn't have to do this and I didn't have to do that. It was just a organic conversation, two people sitting at a bar talking and talking and just chopping it up. And if you wanted to eat, you could eat. And then we went and did what we wanted to do. And then it was like, I want to see you again. Yeah. And I want to see you again. And we kept seeing each other without any stipulations and reservations and any of those vations put on top of that. And that's how why we are married to this day. And this is what made our relationship so beautiful because we just kept it transparent. I think if I have, and I'm just saying for me, if I have to wine and dine somebody for her to tell me she likes me, when she damn well knows she liked me from the first time she looked at me, then I'm spending wasted money, man. It is what that's just my personal feeling. It's real talk. I'm Bill Foster, and that's what it is. Let me see what else somebody are talking about out here. She said, Claude said, yeah, Tammy, we're definitely gonna have a virtual cocktail hour. Claude said a friend of mine on the school board posted the question, how school, homeschool or home going? Let's have that conversation. The day goes quiet. Well, you know what, Claude? I'm definitely going to have that again. I'm going to reach out to my school people and talk about it. Sophia said, I'm tired of being open. I tried being open to meeting, dating men in Atlanta. Been celibate for years. Online dating is okay. Gives you the upper hand, one type rule, and I'm done. Yo, Sophia, you said you ain't trying to deal with no bad verbs and adjectives. He said it's a wrap, especially at our age, right? You look great, but still, certain things we're not tolerating. You know, Tammy said that's a form according to just being uh, authentically you. I'm not talking about the wine. I'm not. not talking about the wine and dining. Uh, yeah, no, Tammy, listen, like I said, if you can get it, if somebody wants to spend whatever it is on you, from my standpoint, from my family, I want you to get it all. You understand what I'm saying? So I co-sign that. Now it's different if I was trying to date you. I don't know about that because the bottom line is I feel, and we putting a dollar price on it. You understand what I'm saying? I think the older we get, and this is just my personal feeling, that's real talk. The older we get, when you start like, what are you looking for? Like, I'm not saying a person 50, 40 years old can't get um wine and dine. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not like certain people. Are you whining and dining a 50, 40-year old person like you was dining somebody like 21 years old? Really? I don't know. I'm not. I'm personally not. Anyway, so Sophia, are you saying hell yeah, like in regards to getting wine and dine? Is that what a lot of you ladies are still waiting on at the beautiful ages that you are to be wine and dine? What does that mean? Like, does that validate you? I'm asking because I don't know. I'm glad y'all my sisters because I sure wouldn't do that shit because I'm not doing it. I'm not whining and dining anybody to impress anybody. You interview. I'm interviewing you on my dime. That's what it is. Let's knock it off. We're not doing that. Okay. Oh, okay. So wait, what's up? Sophia said, I cook for everyone I meet. I'm a gourmet cook. I never expect anything but honesty. Black men I met get, get complacent. How did I get complacent? Tammy, no, not a superficial aspect. I'm saying I love people to be openly themselves with all authenticity. I need to go live. Sophia, you want to come live? I'll send you the thing. Um, Never, Sophia. I would never misunderstand you. I'll send you the link. Y'all can come live. We can chop it up real quick. No, I'm not saying. No, listen, I don't want anybody to think I'm misconstruing anything that you're saying to me. I'm just saying that I'm. I think. Let me just say this, and maybe I can put some light on this. Uh, I think when you really like somebody and care about them, you do everything organically. Like when you really care about somebody, you do things to impress them. And I say to impress them, and maybe that might be the wrong word, but you just do things because you like, I want to make them happy. And, that's that smitten place where I really like him. I like the way she looks. I like the way she talks to me. Because if you really like somebody, it has nothing to do with sex. It has to do with just energy. You get sex out the way because you say I did it, but you don't really, you know, have to have sex. I think the people that like my wife and people that at times when I really thought I was wanted to be with in my life, like I might have been a little nervous to have sex with them because I wanted to be right, perfect. You know what I'm saying? So like I just think when people start putting barriers up and stipulations, so um, Tammy, I'd rather be with someone who appreciates. Tammy said, I'd rather be with somebody who appreciates the natural things in life, like let's talk over a triple deck of peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Exactly, Tammy. Oh, I feel you, Sophia. Yeah, you're nurturing. I get it. Lord, real talk. You have a lifestyle that affords you to do it for yourself. So why not do it? Exactly. Yeah. So I think we're all on the same page right now when we're talking about relationships. I think we all agree that you want to be happy. I think it's a shame that people are coming with uh their woven sheep's clothing. You know what I'm saying? And making you feel like they're somebody that they're not. I'm sorry that ladies have to go through it. I'm sorry that men have to go through it. I really am. I think if it could be some kind of super laser sensor that when somebody introduces themselves, you can look through some binoculars and see, oh, he or she is BS. You know, we need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, people need to stop it and get over it. Um, I I would love for everybody to experience happiness, but then you have to ask yourself why. Why haven't you experienced happiness? Is it something that you are doing? No, don't 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 get sensitive. Ask yourself: is it something that you have done to ex, like shown people that you know? Let me tell you something. There are a lot of people out here that never thought I would ever been married. People that I've dated, people that just are my friends. Transparency, real talk. There are people that never thought I'd be married. And when I got married, they were waiting for the crash. You're waiting for the crash because you have a perception of me. And your perception is what you thought I am or what you saw me to demonstrate. You know, I've had friends that have been married 100 years, and they probably never thought I was going to be settled down eventually. But the thing is, I've I've been judged like, oh, and then I've seen some devoted friends, you know, be like, oh, wait a minute, infidelity? Like, what? Like, wait a minute, you don't want to cast stones on me? Come on now. So I say all that to say that I mean I've dated women that thought that at one point I was the problem why we weren't together. Now I'm married and they're still single. All right. Gotta tip my hell to that. Claude, sharing is caring. It's not just a phrase. Sometimes you may have to share, i.e., educate someone to give and share. Your relationship wise, absolutely, Claude, and that's okay. But I mean, there are so many different avenues. You can know me from the promotional world. You can know me from a lifestyle that I was blessed. Like I've always said to anybody, dating was not a problem in my lifestyle. It wasn't nothing. The easiest thing for me in my life was dating. That was, there are people on TV now that I've dated and social medias and stuff like that, and it's okay. But they weren't for me, and I am in such a great place, you know, to be married with the woman that I married. Everything was right. Like we look like each other, we have fun with each other. Like like the happiest times of my life with her is watching her happy. You don't understand what I'm saying? Now, marriage is a business, so let's not get it twisted. It's definitely a business. But to be happy and watch her happy fulfills me. That's a different kind of orgasm. For those who have been married that really love somebody or are still married, you understand what I'm saying. Um, Sophia said, I never had that perception. I'm very intuitive. Love Malika from day one and never met her. Sophia, you're aces. You my girl. You know what I'm saying? I got love for you. I mean, I was in your wedding, right? Um, and we've lost contact, but I'm so glad that we reconnected. Um, so I'm Team Sophia. I want guys to treat you like the queen that you are. You, my sister, I got so much love and respect for you. And I appreciate you for embracing me and my wife and myself. That's what real family and friendship is about when somebody is actually happy. So like Sophia, if you're dating somebody right now and I see a bunch of smiles and I'm gonna push like and the love button all the time because you my people and I want you happy. And see, there's a lot of people out here that still hating for reasons unbeknown to either you or I, but that's their own personal issues. Thank you, Tammy. He said she's amazing. Plus, she worked at my firm. Y'all look like sister and brother. Yes, we do. I'm so glad we reconnected. I love you. I love you too, Sophia. Matter of fact, we're gonna sidebar later on, and we're gonna make sure we get each other's numbers so we can reach out and touch because social media doesn't have to keep us connected. We can reach out and talk to each other and say hi and hello. That I think that's very important on all accords. That we do that. Um, Listen, everybody. Wednesday, I'm gonna get into the Andre Hill shooting. I'm going to get into. There was a woman in North Carolina, I think Raleigh. If you know the story, correct me if I'm wrong. These are all the things we're going to talk about Wednesday. Because Kevin has a different perception of this, and he talks offline, and I can't wait for you to hear what he has to say. So you might get mad. So have your cocktail with you. And two white men broke into her apartment. She spent the night at her girlfriend's house. She comes home. She comes in, sees the two men. Damn that they white. She sees two men in her apartment. She closes the door. Now they're white. I mean, the story is that they are white. So she calls the police. Police come in. Do you guys live here? She tells them, yo, dude, burglarized their place. They're still in there. Police officer goes on 21 questions. What's the apartment number? Do you really live here? Are you here? Why are you there? She's like, yo, arrest him. He's like, yo, calm down. Quiet. Be quiet. Double standards, to say the least. Anyway, um, Tammy, I gotta go, Bill, and the case of wonderful guests. Enjoy your evening. Love you all. Love you, Tammy. Talk to you later. We're gonna chop it up. I'm not gonna stay too long. I got 7 more minutes. So what I say to all of you, if there's topics that you want me to talk about, first and foremost, this is Real Talk Chronicles. I appreciate you all for supporting, loving me, hanging out with me, kicking it with me. I try to give you the best content I can. Um, like trying to be the George Snopolopoulos, whatever his last name is, podcast. I want to ask the tough questions. I want to have the people on. So, the first Monday of every month, I have Assemblyman Al Taylor here. Second Monday, freestyle, go for it. The third Monday, Real Talk with Allison Williams. The fourth Monday, I have Pastor Kevin Graves. We're going to be doing a spiritual section. And every Wednesday, we talk politics and police reform and stuff like that. And I have a former coworker of mine, Kevin Branzetti. And of course, we have different ideologies on certain things, and certain things we don't. Um, I definitely will, Tammy. I will kiss Malika for you. Claude said, I got to run, guys. Thank you so much to allow me to have social time with you guys. By the way, I love this forum. Thank you, Claude. Appreciate you. Claude, anytime you want to go to David Yerman, man, I got you, man. Real talk. Listen, I got 5 minutes more with you guys. I just want to let you know I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the support, the DMs, the inboxes, all the kind stuff that you say. I think it moves me, it motivates me to keep doing what I do to be here and converse with you in the way that I do that. So you guys are awesome. I wish you all a safe lifestyle. I say that, do I want to see you the way we used to party and hang out? Absolutely. I don't know if that is going to happen. And please don't be offended. If I don't want to hang and like I used to, it's not going to happen, B. Listen, you can't tell me how to regulate this health, and I can't tell you how to regulate yours. And if you've caught it and you got antibodies, then that's cool. You do you. Otherwise than that, I'm gonna do me. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said and saying all that, stay safe, protect yourselves. This is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Forster. This is Real Talk with Allison Williams tonight. She had some other issues and things that she had to take care of. So she definitely sends her apologies. I will have coming up uh, people running for candidacy of offices in the metropolitan area, so we can get you best informed of things. If people in other cities and states like like Sophia, you were in Atlanta, if people running for offices and they want to expose themselves or talk about what they're trying to do, please channel them to me. See that? Tell them, Sophia. Say it again. I'm alone, but you never lonely. And have y'all seen Sophia? She's fine, yo. Sophia is fine. She's been fine ever since I made her, since 1980 something. She's still working and killing it. That's my girl. Love you, girl. You know. Everybody, I'm gonna see you soon. Sophia, inbox me, holla, so we can. I thought we exchanged numbers already, but if we didn't, it's okay. Everybody, this is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Forster. One of the lovely co-hosts, Malika Forster. This is Real Talk with Allison Williams. She is not with us tonight, but she sends her hellos and goodbyes. Sophia, you ready? You ready? Sophia, what you looking for in a man? If I know somebody, tell me what you like. I'll hook it up. Let me tell you something. All my childhood friends, they are all married, and I had something to do with their relationships. Anybody correct me if I'm lying? From the Warrens to the Vieras to the Cantys, I touched it, and not even in the Moorlands. I forgot about them too. I've touched a lot of people, you know. It took me a long time to touch my damn self. I had to put it in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? I know you. I know you also be. I'm gonna find somebody for you. Watch it. That's gonna be my assignment. To find somebody for Sophia. Tell me what you like. I remember what you had. I don't know if that's what you like now. So, we gonna talk about that. I'm gonna hook you up. Everybody, real talk. Have a good evening. Happy Monday. Happy post Valentine's Day. Whatever it meant to you, I hope you're happy. I hope you enjoyed the flowers, roses, dinner, whatever it is. I don't care. Just enjoy life. Yo, my Valentine's is being with my wife and still breathing. You know, my flowers are being alive. You know, so everybody who's missing someone, I send you prayers of comfort for any of those who have lost someone. I definitely send you prayers of comfort for those that are needing some kind of positive affirmation. If you need a good ear, I'm here. Reach out. I'll listen. Inbox me if you don't have my number already. I'm good. I'm a good listener. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I see you soon. Real Talk Chronicles. I'll let your boy. And Wednesday is gonna be on fire. Tell a friend. Let them know how we getting down on Real Talk. I'll see y'all later. I might go live just to go play with y'all. Peace.